Look at a good picture tonight.
You just hand them out to us.
Well, I want you up here for a picture.
We need a picture
get
for
one
the
big
paper.
group photo.
David Thornberry.
Sure.
Hey, you need one picture. You do a great job. Thank you so much for all that you do. Mike Thompson. Jack Hampton. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Brian Looney. Tommy Blankenship. And Angie McClay.
If it wouldn't be too much of a problem, I think it would be nice to have you centered on each side of the emblem for Buchanan
Thank
County.
you.
So,
You had a small token.
okay, that'll work. Should we put Miss Angie in the middle? You want us to put Miss Angie in the middle?
that way.
Slide that way.
Oh,
There
thank
you
you.
go. Miss Angie.
There. There you go.
You can tell we've worked on the yearbook and have taken Mr. Duncan's film class.
They are your newspaper tonight.
Ms. Fletcher, would you like to get in?
Come on, get him one up. I'll stand here to the place so I can go on the other side. Balance us out.
We get a, if we go up high, that makes you look younger and slimmer.
Oh, please do.
Your arm's not long enough.
That's why I climbed the stairs.
Thank you all so very much.
All right, moving on to public comment. Do we have any public comment? Seeing none, we'll move on to Sanska. Tim?
Good evening. Hope everyone's having a great day. Things still going on at the mountain, up on Sun Gap. Outside slowed down a little bit with all this snow, but they were back putting siding up today. So that's a good thing. And they were laying some brick under heated scaffolding today. So let's see here. What we got going on over the past month, well, it hasn't even been a month, but the past few weeks since the last board meeting. Brick on the field house is in progress. Football field area, foundations, retaining walls are continuing. They are getting close to having those wrapped up. Installation of metal panels on the building continued. Drywall hung on first, second, and third floors in areas B, C, and D. Drywall is being finished in B, C, and D on the first, second, and third floor. Roofing's been installed on the ticket booth and canopies. MEP rough ends continue throughout the whole building. Prime paint and first coat has been installed in areas B and C, first and second and third floor. And first floor, some areas, not all of that. Rough end ductwork in the auditorium's been going on. They've about got that wrapped up. They installed the clouds in the auditorium, and electrical rough ends in the gym is nearing completion. Upcoming work in the next few weeks: continue installation of curb and gutter at the sports fields. Complete installation of retaining walls at the football field. Start install of the football field bleachers. Continue install of window frames and glass. Continue the metal siding. Continue hanging and finishing drywall. Continue installation of low voltage cabling. Block fill and first coat of paint on the CMU. Start ceramic tile on walls and floors. Continue miscellaneous steel install, like for the handrails and things on the ramps and stairs. And then begin hood install in the kitchen, culinary, and family consumer science. This is a picture. We have they call it the dance floor in the auditorium. Big scaffolding where they could actually get up in the top of the building and work. These are some of the clouds that have been hung up there. The scaffolding will come down in about 2 to 3 weeks from now. This is a second floor corridor, area C. They've got most of this. They've got, you can see the door frames has been painted. The walls have been primed. First coat of paint's been installed. This is a science room, classroom looking into the prep room on the second floor. This is one of the small mechanical rooms in areas C and D, the water source heat pumps. This is the entrance to cosmetology. These is what the entrances to the classrooms look like. On the green is it seems like the green is going to be for CTE, and the blue is classrooms. This is one of the regular classrooms on the 3rd floor. You can see the wall there. The teaching wall is accented wall. They've been hanging straps and getting ready to hang duct down in the building trade shops and all the other shops. There's straps hanging down everywhere for them to hang duct and exhaust ducts and all the stuff that's going up in there. This one is they've started installing window frames. Glass is be here anytime now. They were supposed to be doing them both at the same time, but the glass hadn't got here yet. This is the field house. They've got the brick laid on the south side. They're cleaning up the rock and debris in the football field, getting ready for the bleacher delivery. It'll be coming in the next 2 to 3 weeks. The bleachers will be arriving, and they'll store them down there on the football field. This is a picture from a drone yesterday of the football field. Everything's snow covered, as you can see. Any questions or comments on these? And then I've got a short video as well.
We're still on schedule, right?
Yes.
For all the naysayers, it says we're behind and not
Yep.
open. Okay.
Still be open on 14th of August. We'll be ready. We'll get TCO. All right. Let's go through the video. This was shot by one of the students at CTE building.
Oh, that's Teddy.
So we started at the front entrance, going upstairs at the main stair. See a lot of ductwork's been hung down towards the gym and area down that way. The brick wall there at the top of the steps. Going down now towards area C and D, down the corridor here. As you can see, there's paint on the walls, paint on the door frames, all kinds of stuff in the ceilings. Some colors starting to come out. We're going to go up to the 3rd floor. Guys waiting to get out of the way of the drone. So we're going up to the 3rd floor. This is at the top of the steps, of course. You see we've got the drywall hung there now, and they're finishing it. We're going to go into the D wing. This is classrooms on the 3rd floor. We're going to go into one of the classrooms and then we'll fly back out. As you can see, door frames and lots of paint been done there. The blue for the classrooms. Accent walls painted. Got ceiling grid up there, and they're working on the 2nd floor now. Got light fixtures in there. They should be putting the grills in pretty soon. And get these areas cleaned up and ready for flooring as soon as the windows and frames go in. Because we're working C and D, 3rd floor down, trying to finish and walk our way out of the building. We'll go back down the steps to the 2nd floor. About walked my legs off. We had to film it 3 times yesterday. We'll take a look at the electric room as we go by here in a moment. There's the library on the left there. The electric room They have got power to the main feeder, main switch gear, and now they're distributing it out to the panels throughout the school. I'll stop and take a peek down at the serving lines. Last month they didn't have these walls built. Now it's sheetrocked. Cooler should be here and freezer anytime. So the serving line's down there, and we'll just go back down the steps, and that will conclude the video.
All right, any questions?
All right, thank y'all very much.
All right, thank you, Tim. I'm going to defer closed session till after the Personnel Committee, so I'm going to move that down on the agenda. The next thing we'll do is go over the minutes. Has every member had an opportunity to look at the minutes? Any errors, omissions, or changes? The only change that I noticed was the last motion. I think Ms. McClanahan abstained. Typically, that's what we've always historically done, but the VSBA came out with a updated process, and it's more of a recusal. She recused herself from the vote. She didn't participate in the vote. She didn't participate in the discussion. So that was the only change. We've got that in brackets. So she should have recused herself instead of abstaining from the vote. Any other changes, errors, or omissions? Seeing none, is there a motion to accept the minutes?
Motion.
Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Brian Looney and Jack Compton. Any discussion before we vote? Seeing none, we'll vote. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, like sign. Motion passes. Discussion approval of the payables. Has every member had an opportunity to review the payables being presented by the administration? Are there any questions to the administration for what's being presented?
Ms. Tester, do we have funds to pay our bills? Okay.
Okay, is there a motion to accept the administration's request to pay the bills
Motion to pay the bills.
by Mr. Compton? Is there a second?
Second.
By Mr. Looney. Any discussion before we vote? Seeing none, we'll vote. Mr. Blankenship?
With exception of Southern Gap.
Okay, Mr. Looney?
Yes.
Mr. Compton?
Yes.
Mr. Thompson?
Yes.
Ms. McClanahan?
Yes.
And I'm a yes.
Mr. Chairman, before we move on, could I bring something up for discussion?
Sure.
Last week, as you know, I'm on the Budget Committee, and I've been on the Budget Committee since I was elected to this board. And there's some realities that I think we've got to consider as a board, and I think everyone really needs to think hard about this. Everything's getting more expensive. Everybody knows that. It affects us every day. Inflation's there. It affects us as a school system. And as we discussed the budget last week, I think we're going to have to really make some cuts in order to make things go. And I want to bring up once again consolidating council. And Mike, I know I'm empathize with you, but and I know we've discussed this already, and it was voted down last year, but I think it needs to be addressed again for multiple reasons. One is the budget and the finances of continuing to operate as we are. Two, I mean, I think everybody on this board right here ran when we were elected on the premise that we were going to try to give every kid in this county the best education we could give them. And I can't see not giving council kids the opportunity to participate in what we're going to have at Southern Gap. Not only more programs, dual enrollment, new labs, new facilities, and I think it just does them injustice. Third, the council staff and administration deserve to be a part of Southern Gap. It's going to happen sooner or later. And whether we do it as this board or the next board that comes does it. And if it doesn't happen now, and 2 years from now, council's consolidated, what are you going to tell those people that are at council now, that are at council high? The administration, the faculty, the staff. We ain't got a place for you at Southern Gap. It's been operating for 2 years, 3 years, whatever. I think that's a very valid consideration for those people that are working there. And last reason, it just makes sense. I mean, I can't figure out and make sense of it in my mind if 40%, 50% of council students are going to go to the trade school. That's going to be at Southern Gap. I mean, that's just common
We're just
sense.
gonna be
I just need them
maximum.
all go there. It doesn't make any sense in my mind. And all these reasons, I hope you all will really consider, because I'm making the motion to consolidate council and Southern Gap starting in August.
Okay, we have a motion on the floor by Mr. Looney. Is there a second?
I'll second.
Second by Ms. McClanahan. Any discussion before we vote? Mr. Cooper, you're going to be the principal. What's your input, or do you have any?
I think it would be really beneficial for the students and faculty and staff of council to be included in everything that we're going to be able to offer at the new school. I would look forward to
Do you
having. all
think
of
you're
those
going to have a
things.
capacity issue?
I'm sorry.
Do you think you'll have a capacity issue?
No, sir. It would work out.
Okay. Transportation?
From a transportation standpoint, I do think it makes sense, we're going to have to bus them up to take our CTE classes, and come around and bus them back from math or science. When they can just walk up the steps versus get on a bus and going 30 minutes back across the mountain. I hate it for the community, but all of our other communities are a part of this now, and I feel transportation-wise, it makes the most sense.
Okay.
I just feel like starting them at the same time. I mean, it would just be better to have everybody there at one time. Everybody's learning the school, everybody in student, because I mean that's going to be hard on them coming in after a school year. And again, I feel like the community needs to know so they can sentimentally start doing things for their school and for their students. And I just feel like we've left them out. So hopefully it'll pass tonight. We've tried twice before.
I know, like I say, we've discussed it, and I know there's been people with strong opinions about it, and Tommy, I respect your vote. Mike, I respect your vote, of course, and Ray as well, and David, yours too. But I really think that we're doing them an injustice.
Okay. Seeing no further discussion, we'll vote. Mr. Blankenship?
Aye.
Mr. Looney?
Yes.
Compton?
I'm a yes.
Mr. Thompson?
Yeah, it's the last previous couple times, I'm still a no. I mean, I understand what Brian's saying, but I haven't had any of my constituents reach out to me saying, hey, we want to go up there. I'm not saying they haven't to you guys, but I've not heard it, but, so I'm a no.
Ms. McClanahan?
I'm a yes. I have had some reach out, and it's just, I'm a yes.
Mr. Blankenship?
Can I pass again?
Sure. Sure. Okay. I'm a yes.
That makes what, 4?
Yeah.
4-1 and a pass.
Well, I'm a no.
Okay, so 4-2. Motion passes 4-2. Okay, moving on.
And Brian, I understand what you're saying. I
I
do.
understand. And I understand your position,
Yeah.
Tommy, I do.
But I had a couple of people from council talk to me about this too. So, but I do understand budget. There's gonna be cuts. I understand that. But
Well, and this is the other thing I look at from the budget committee. I want to give our staff, our faculty, and our administration and our pay scales, I would like to see them match Russell County. I'd like to see them match Dickinson County. And I know we have a little better benefit package, but to attract the better teachers and to keep our people, we need to be able to give them more. And we can't do everything. And that's the other aspect I'm looking at it, from a budget standpoint.
Okay, so,
Do we need to set a public hearing?
sure.
I got a question for Mr. Cooper. So what is this going to do, the preliminary positions and stuff? that's already,
I will
Been addressed.
incorporate each and every one of the faculty and staff that wants to go, we'll incorporate them into our classes.
How many students we talking about?
100. Am I?
Yeah,
I'm
100
talking,
at council.
there's like 100.
yeah. What about coaching positions?
We'll revisit that and offer the same opportunities as all of them. I give you my word on that. I have a lot of friends, a lot of people that I respect and like at council. And just like at Hurley, I'm from Hurley, and from Twin Valley and Grundy, we will treat each and every one with respect and fairness.
Okay, and then we'll set up the public hearing to be right in front of the next regular board meeting in March. Make
Do
sure
we
we
have
do
to have a motion
everything.
for that, or
Do what?
do we have to have a motion for that, or no?
No, not
Okay.
not to set that up.
Mr. Chairman, can I ask Jeremy a question?
Sure.
Hey, Jeremy, when can we get a rough draft of the bus routes? You and Angie and Jack, y'all ain't met yet, have you?
We haven't had a chance to meet with the transportation committee yet, but I can, have some type of rough one at the next board meeting. Now with council coming into it, I'll rework some stuff there too, so that we can, have a broad, plan.
I want you all to be working on, out something to where that we offer transportation, whether that be by van or bus, from the high school at the end of the day, like to allow kids to have practices, whether that be band, academics, sports, whatever, and that we're at least bringing them back to the home elementary school in the community.
Activity run.
Yeah, activity, because our parents aren't gonna be able to go back and forth, and
I'll get with Ms. Fletcher on that, and we'll, I guess we'll discuss.
Well, looking at the coaches, we've got a bunch of coaches from Hurley. You know, we can put them in a bus and
And that's
they can
fine. I
take kids
just-
back with
yeah.
them. We
I
got
just
some
want
from
it out
Twin
there.
Valley.
yeah,
We'll,
because.
we'll work on that and have a plan for that as well.
Yeah, he's been working you about got your bus routes
Pretty close, pretty close.
pretty close,
I just don't
you?
want a hardship on the families, and I want every kid to have the opportunity to participate in whatever they're wanting to do.
Mr. Looney, I've got a question also. What about the colors and all this other stuff that's been implemented in the new school? Council's been left out of all that.
Yeah.
So
That's
now,
why I tried to bring them in.
well, it don't matter now. It's,
Well,
Well,
I
all
mean,
those classrooms were like blue.
yeah.
All right. Okay, let's move on to the next thing. We've got an email from Curtis. He's requesting 5 things to be approved by this board. So if you'll listen, number 1 is a change order number 13 to the branch build contract. This is a credit for just under $374,000. There's a purchase order to the sound stage, sound system for the gym, the football stadium, the baseball field, softball field, track field. This amount is just under $366,000. There's a purchase order to Raymond Global in the amount of just under $7,400 for the hazmat survey for the abatement specs at Hurley High School. There's a purchase order to Raymond Global just under $2,200 for hazmat survey and abatement specs of the trade school. There's a purchase order to J&R Appliance in Clintwood for appliances in the amount of just under $15,000. He's requesting the board approve these 5 items. Is there a motion to approve these items?
I'll make the motion to approve the 5 items from Shanska.
Okay,
I'll
motion by
second.
Mr. Compton. Is there a second?
I'll second.
By Ms. McClanahan. Any discussion before we vote? Seeing none, we'll vote. Mr. Blankenship,
Yes.
Mr. Looney,
Yes.
Mr. Compton,
Yes.
Mr. Thompson,
yes.
Ms. McClanahan.
Yes.
Mr. Thornberry's a yes. Okay. Moving on to enrollment update.
Enrollment update, we have 2,166 students. We lost 6 this month, but in losing, 5 of those were early graduates. You know, when they graduate in December, they have all of their credits. They come back and walk graduation in May. but they have completed, so we have to, you know, they're no longer our students as far as being on roll. So that's 5 of them that, and the other one has moved out of county. So
Okay, the administration's putting forth substitutes, volunteers, and coaches. There's a coaching approval for Grundy High School, coaching approval for Twin Valley High School, coaching approval for Council High School, and the substitutes and volunteers list.
Motion.
Is there a motion by Mr. Thompson? Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Mr. Blankenship. Any discussion before we vote? Seeing none, we'll vote. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, like sign. Motion passes. Maternity leave, we have a request for maternity leave.
I didn't see anything in the computer on the agenda.
Motion.
it was this afternoon and it was added to the agenda.
It's not on there.
Yeah, it
A
is.
message
It's-
to tell you.
If you log
It's on
in,
there.
Read.
Right there. I'm telling you, every time I log in.
Do you
stuff,
see
it's
it?
not
I
there.
see it.
You see it?
He made a motion, I'll second it.
Okay.
It's beside
It's
the board,
there.
but I tried to message this evening
Okay.
to get it fixed.
All right, I'm sorry. We apologize.
Yeah.
Okay, there is a motion by
Came in
Mr.
this
Compton.
evening.
Is there a second by Mr. Blankenship? Any discussion? This is for Destiny Belcher, maternity leave. Any discussion before we vote? Seeing none, we'll vote. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, like sign. Motion passes. Southern Gap mascot-related wall graphics. I just put this on as information. I've gotten some requests. Are we, will the school system be looking at doing art in the hallway type of theme? Now, Tim has requested, if so, please don't do it before September. Okay. So just be mindful of that we may be painting, we may seek the mascot-related items or something like that. I don't know if you all are open to it or not. What's everybody think? Does anybody have an opinion? Any strong opinions, for or against?
I don't really know what,
Remember in the old junior high, used to have it on the wall. They'd have, you might have, you'd have an eagle or, I don't know. I don't know what they're talking about. It's just art on the walls.
I guess let's get our doors open and then see what they're
Yeah.
proposing and where
Okay.
at.
I think we're gonna have to add a cobra to it, though.
I don't think we're having any rebels.
No, we're not having it, yeah.
We're not
Okay.
having
Johnny
anything
Hageman's
old.
doing the, his
Yes,
big
yeah, we're
art.
talking, these would be hallways, anything
Yeah.
like that. I just said I'd
You
mention.
haven't.
Okay. Pest control, I know we typically do annual sprayings. I don't know why, I know we've always done that. But I've had some comments from people running the facilities, could we move to monthly maintenance? Is the board okay with moving to monthly maintenance of pest control instead of an annual spray?
I think that makes most sense,
Makes sense. Does to
because
me.
any of the properties I own, if I don't spray them every month, so
Okay.
I motion to go to monthly maintenance.
Does what's the cost? Is it change the cost?
Yeah, I think it'll be, I think it will be reasonable, whatever it will be, you'll have to, you know what I mean? I think the administration will be able to work with the current person, you know what I mean? So I think it's just a change of how we've done it. So instead of having one big spray, it'll just be monthly
Monthly
sprays.
sprays. Now, the contract is up in July, and then we
Right.
will have to put out bids.
So we'll put out bids over the next month or two anyway.
Yes.
But yes, it'll just be a change of how we do it. So we've got a motion by Mr. Looney. Is there a second?
I'll second.
Second by Ms. McClanahan. Any discussion before we vote? Seeing none, we'll vote. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, like sign. Motion passes. School calendar update.
The update today was day 100. So we have had 9 closure days and 10 virtual days. So, we have, I think, like 5.4 days left of closure in order to meet our 990 clock hours.
So
it's
five
update.
So we're
days they
still
can
on.
miss still, before
That's
we
good
have
news.
to
Before we have
adjust.
to do, yes.
And that's not counting tomorrow?
That will count tomorrow.
So
Yes, sir.
5 counting tomorrow.
5 counting tomorrow. Yes.
Okay.
The weather looks good for next week.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, the weather looks good for next week.
might get to play a basketball game.
Make it too.
Or
so.
go to school.
Baseball
Anything.
Baseball practice starts next week.
So, yeah.
All right, committee, I'm gonna appoint a citizen advisory committee to help with the naming of various things that will happen at the new schools. Could be a lab, could be the field, could be the field house. There's just various things that could be considered. Granted, this committee will have no authority other than to make recommendations to this board. Those on the committee, I'm asking, I've talked with each one of them has accepted graciously, but we'll start with Ryan Clevenger, Bobby May, April Vyers. I'm going to ask Mr. Looney to chair this committee, Drew King, Neil Rasnick, Travis Pfizer. We'll have B.D. Robinson, Mickey McLaughlin, Reba Fields, Eddie Skeens, Lucy Bowman, Gina Simpson, Scott Cole, Mike Rife, and myself. Nutrition program.
You have it in your packet, and it's just update of guidelines and procedures to bring everything updated and in compliance with state and federal guidelines.
Okay, is there a motion to approve this nutrition program being put forth by the administration?
I'll make a motion.
Motion's by Ms. McClanahan. Is there a second?
I'll second.
Mr. Looney, any discussion before we vote? Seeing none, we'll vote. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, like sign.
Me.
Okay. Go ahead and register. Motion passes with one no vote from Mr. Blankenship. Rear view, school support plan.
That was the plan that was in your packet also, and that's where re-review is in school improvement, and this is a required support plan that they had to complete, and we have to submit it to the Virginia Department of Education.
Okay, the administration's asking for approval of this Riverview Elementary School Support Plan. Is there a motion to approve?
Motion.
Motion by Mr. Blankenship. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Mr. Compton. Any discussion before we vote? Seeing none, we'll vote. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, like sign. Motion passes. Next agenda item is middle school math acceleration grant.
That's a grant that we got for $2,800, and the purpose is to help teachers complete the praxis. This is for math only. If they want to get more endorsements, higher math, and for resource material to study before they take the praxis, and then we would pay for the praxis in order for them to get math endorsements.
Okay, is there a motion to approve this grant?
Motion.
Motion by Mr. Compton. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Mr. Thompson. Any discussion before we vote? Seeing none, we'll vote. Mr. Blankenship?
Yes.
Mr. Looney?
Yes.
Mr. Compton?
Yes.
Mr. Thompson?
Yes.
Ms. McClanahan?
Yes.
And I'm a yes. Motion passes. Personnel recommendations?
Personnel recommendations from the committee is for nursing instructor. One is Ashley Skeens for a nursing instructor. It would change to a 12-month, step 5.
Okay.
A supplement for being the nursing supervisor.
Okay. And
Marcia White.
is there another one?
Yes, sir. Megan Schrader for nursing instructor, and she would be an instructor at step 4.
Okay. There's a request from the administration to approve these. Is there a motion to approve it?
I'll make a motion.
Mr. Blankenship, is there a second?
Second.
Second by Mr. Compton. Any discussion? We'll do a roll call vote. Mr. Blankenship?
Yes.
Mr. Looney?
Yes.
Mr. Compton?
Yes.
Mr. Thompson?
Yes.
Ms. McClanahan?
I'm confused. What are you talking about, nursing supervisor?
That Marcia Whited, we got her She
That
resigned.
changes though when I know that, but what's the supplement?
She was also getting a supplement at the
Because she done that up there, but at the new school, we're gonna have other nurses, so she won't be a nurse. She will just be the instructor, correct?
But that
We-
puts her, she is an instructor, but then you have to have a director or supervisor over the program that's responsible
Over the
for-
educational program?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
She will still be doing
And I'm a yes.
instruction also.
Okay,
That's
and
not
I'm a
what I
yes.
thought hers, Marcia's supplement was.
Motion passes 6-0. The Personnel Committee over the next 30 days will be reviewing the superintendent's contract. We'll present that at the next board meeting in March. Was there anything on the, I know in finance, we probably should have dealt with your request yesterday.
Yes. I'd like to go on record as thanking the Buchanan County Board of Supervisors for generously donating the request that I offered last night. They are going to give us $250,000 on some things that we still need at the school. We still need $7,000-8,000 more. We're a little bit short on that. When we did y'all gave me permission to go ask for the 250. When we went back and added it up, it ended up being 257,000 and something. But I just wanted to let you know that we're still a little bit short, but I did want to thank the Buchanan County Board of Supervisors.
Okay.
I'll make the motion to give the other 7,500 to meet this quote.
Okay, so we've got a motion to give $7,500 additional funding to reappropriate that within our current budget to the, for the new school for this list. Is there a second to that motion?
Ms. Tester?
Ms. Tester, what do you think? Is it too early to know what's going to be there?
No, but you will have it at the end of the year. Yes, it is.
Are these kind of like fall billing too, Mark?
Yes, sir. There'll be fall billing.
So we can wait
Next budget.
next budget, or at least towards the end of the budget to see where we're balancing out. Is that what you would recommend? Okay.
Okay, so we've got a motion on the floor. Is there a second to the motion?
I second it, but if you'll change it to condition if the funds are, we can.
I'll change it. I'll amend it to
Okay,
that.
and I'll
Funds
second that. then.
availability.
Is that good?
Yes, sir.
Is that good?
Yeah, funds available, that's good.
Okay.
When this all started, I didn't think we'd be going down our next for taxpayers' money. And what did we do? We went next for $200,000. See, I was under the impression we wasn't gonna have to ask for money.
It wasn't for the
Maybe.
building.
I know what you're saying. Angie saying it wasn't for the school up there. But still, $250,000, that's taxpayers' money. I just can't go for it anymore.
Well, I was thinking the other day, we got 800,000 from the Coal Road. They cut us back on a building permit. They give us the land from the IDA. So the taxpayers, Buchanan County has put in roughly $1.5 million for a $119 million school. That, they had a study done in 2017, what it would take to get off the 4 high schools and the vocational school up to date. That was $48 million to get those schools up to date in 2017. That would probably be $80 million now.
Yep.
That would have came from the taxpayers of Buchanan County.
Well, I understand that.
Well, I know. So, I mean, if we're looking at,
Let's get the whole.
if
picture
somebody's
out.
going to give me $119 million, all I have to do is give $2 million all day long, brother. All day long.
Did this board not say I mean, I wasn't on the board at the time, but when y'all pitching Southern Gas, we don't have to ask for no taxpayers' money. We getting 119 and then 25, 27, whatever we got from the state. Was that not said here in this room?
Well, it was, but I think Angie made the point. All we thought about at the time was the building. I mean, honestly, that's all we thought about.
No.
It was never presented that, well, wait a minute, you're also gonna have to have this, and you're gonna have to have that, and you're gonna have to have this, and you're gonna have to have that,
Because that money can't be used for those things.
you know?
Well, I
So,
understand that too, but what I'm saying, it's costing taxpayers money.
Everything's costing the taxpayers
we
money.
stayed in
Look
the
at
old
the law school
schools.
down here. They promised us 22 years ago that they wouldn't need any money.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we've got 2,200 kids in the school system. That means there's a lot of parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles that lives in this county that are paying taxes to get the best education for their child that they possibly can get. And we're gonna sit here and complain about $1.5 million when they're getting 119 million return on their children's education.
let's just vote it up, vote it down, and then we'll move on, okay? So what we're talking about here is not that. The supervisors have graciously approved a request. All we're talking about is reappropriating $7,500. That's all this is. There's a motion on the floor. Go
And I'll
ahead.
bet you money we'll be asking the supervisors for more money.
Well, I don't.
Well,
I
we
mean,
pay parking lots
you-
with
I
the
mean,
taxpayer money. We
Yeah.
buy uniforms.
Maybe clairvoyant, I don't know.
We put roofs on with taxpayer money.
Yeah.
We put furnaces in, and we.
Well, you don't wanna
we
go
do a
back to
lot.
that paving stuff now, boys.
Well, I'm just-
'Cause you know how that went.
Okay, so let's vote on the motion on the floor, which is to reappropriate current funding for $7,500 to complete this list. We'll take a roll call vote. Mr. Blankenship?
No,
Mr. Looney?
Yes.
Mr. Compton?
Yes.
Mr. Thompson?
No.
Ms. McClanahan?
Yes.
And I'm a yes. Motion passes 4-2. Setting the next
We
meeting
gotta go,
date?
do we back to closed session?
Not really.
Do we have?
Do we have
anything?
anything?
We don't
for
have
closed
anything.
session?
No,
where
we're,
we being at?
yeah, no, this is a Thornberry Rand board meeting. Under an hour. Okay. The 12th?
I'm good.
Do you need it near
We
the,
need to put the meeting just a little
near
bit
the
later
end.
because that's when the budget will be
Budget.
presented.
Okay.
And then, and I'll be
Yeah.
on that, the 24th through the 27th, so if we could do it probably that, or the 16th through the 20th, that week would be better. That's as close as probably we can get it for, you know, to do the budget.
What do you
Okay.
got?
19th's okay with me.
19th?
Okay with me.
Yeah, it works for me.
19th's okay with me. 19th, we'll schedule the public hearing at 5:30 and the regular
yeah,
meeting at 5:30 as well. We'll go 5:35. We'll go right after the public hearing.
so public hearing at 5:30.
Okay, is there a motion to adjourn?
Motion.
Motion by Mr. Blankenship, is there a second? Any discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion passes, this meeting's now adjourned.